Good evening, I'm Matt McCoy. The debate continues over Alabama's new immigration law as the day that begins September 1st gets closer. The law would prevent any illegal alien from getting public benefits, require businesses to verify citizenship of all employees under one central system, and criminalize harboring and transporting illegal immigrants. The new law has seen a recent spike in opposition around the state, and today that opposition was in Tuscaloosa. WVUA's Victoria Sheehan was there and has more in tonight's top story.
Tuscaloosa. In English, we are Tuscaloosa.
We've called ourselves that because we are all Tuscaloosa, and all together we are a better community, we're a stronger community.
For these protesters, that sense of community and equality has come under attack by new legislation targeting illegal immigrants.
This isn't just affecting the undocumented people, this is going to affect everybody in the community, everybody in Alabama.
There is concern over possible racial profiling that could be associated with enforcement of the law. So many say this is a humanitarian fight, not necessarily a political one.
To me, this is just heinous that we would tell anyone that they can't live here, that we would tell them that we can't offer them services for being here. So it goes against our basic right that this country was founded on.
According to the state, illegal immigration is causing economic hardship and that it's encouraged when public agencies like churches or schools provide public benefits without verifying citizenship. But for others, Alabama's new immigration law is a reminder of the state's tumultuous past.
I think it looks horrible, and Alabama just makes it look, again, like a racist state.
I think it's very important because it's like another civil rights movement, actually, because, just for equality for everybody. Equal rights for one person is equal for everybody.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Victoria Sheehan, WVUA News.
On August 24th, a judge in Birmingham will hear from 3 major lawsuits confronting the law. In November, Parlow Developmental Center will be closing its doors for good, leaving over 100 patients with nowhere to go. Patrons of Parlow met today to voice their concerns and update the community about their efforts to keep Parlow from closing. They have been told that once Parlow closes, the patients will be forced into nursing homes or the care of their guardians. Some say they're worried that their family members will no longer receive the adequate care they say they need and deserve.
Parlow is the best and safest place for the client that they have, for the special mental disability personnel that they take care of. And we are the families. We know best.
Parlow, I don't care what they say. They try to make it look bad. It's a beautiful place. And I can go to bed at night and sleep knowing my child is cared for.
David McGray filed a lawsuit Friday against the state on behalf of patrons of Parlow. He says state law prevents the state from shutting down the facility due to proration. One person was sent to the hospital today after a wreck on Skyland Boulevard. According to EMS Chief Travis Parker with the Tuscaloosa Fire and Rescue, the wreck happened around 2:30 this afternoon. Parker says 2 cars were involved, with one person being sent to DCH in Tuscaloosa with non-life-threatening injuries. The wreck is being investigated by the Tuscaloosa Police Department. And tonight's Home Team Health Watch, new proposed regulations about food served in county schools brought administrators from across Tuscaloosa County together to discuss the possible changes. Under the new guidelines, schools would be required to offer students both fruits and vegetables daily as opposed to one or the other. In addition, the schools must offer 1 green and 1 orange vegetable each week. Child Nutrition Director Stanley Horde says the biggest change will be financially because the schools will have to spend more money to meet new requirements. Horde says he's seen the students respond to being offered healthier choices.
If they see it enough, they're going to try it. For instance, over the last 18 years that I've been here in Tuscaloosa County, we've seen a tremendous increase in the consumption of fruits and vegetables with the students.
Horde added the school system has met most of the proposed guidelines for some time. Groups from all over the area headed to Lake Tuscaloosa today for the annual Clean Our Lakes Day. Both children and adults took to the water, picking up debris and trash in the lake. Organizers chose Lake Tuscaloosa, which still had debris from April's tornadoes. A second trailer was needed as volunteers cleaned out the lake. Freddie Ingram helped organize the event and says the kids had a great time and were able to help the community in a big way.
Lake Tuscaloosa is a really clean lake, but after the storm, we've noticed that we've had a lot more stuff and debris and trash in the lake. So this has been a great success, and it's been a great way to get the lake back into great condition, to a good condition. I'm real proud of the turnout and the people that I've seen come out and support their community.
Afterwards, Ingram and the other volunteers took the kids tubing as a reward for a job well done. Singers and dancers from all ages from all over the Southeast showed off their talents today at the Bama Theater, the 25th anniversary of the Kip Tyner Talent Search. Individuals, duos, and bands from all over came to showcase their talents. The winners received a cash prize. This year, all the proceeds from ticket sales go towards benefiting the Eagles Wings Foundation, a rehabilitation program for special needs adults. Councilman Kip Tyner says this year the contest is especially meaningful.
Well, of course, it's home, and it's especially meaningful this year because so many people in here, including myself, I lost so much on the day of April 27th, and I think this is just a good chance to celebrate all the great talent and have fun and forget about Mr. Tornado for a night.
Eagles Wings will use the money benefited tonight to help build a new facility for their day services in Coker.